help with the inflection?
Nope, I got it. We're good. And begin.
That's great. This is probably.
There's a lag, so they're on.
Just go ahead.
They're going to be.
All right, welcome everybody. So weird times calls for weird measures, peculiar times, peculiar measures, however you want to think about this. But this is a big deal. And whether you like it or not, it's not about just you, because your family, your friends, and everybody who loves you have done a lot to get you here in the support of everything that you do. They made a lot of meals you didn't make it home for. You missed events at the PTA and soccer and gymnastics and dance. And so now they get their moment in what will be the last promotion of your military career. This is it. You made it to the pinnacle. 0.1% to get here. And so that is a big deal. And you don't have to feel like it's a big deal for you, but it's a big deal for all of us. To sit and watch and witness the maturity, the time, everything you've invested, and everything people have reassured in you is a moment that very few people get to enjoy, much less their families get to enjoy imbibing with them. And so with that, don't want to make a big to-do about everything, but we're going to make a COVID event out of this. We have colonels in the audience and captains in the audience, and you get to be welcome to the club today, Brandon. And so for that, let's all stand and let's do the national anthem.
Oh, hang on. Excuse me. Testing. Hoping this works. Oh, here we go.
So obviously a handful of people showed up here today for this for you, and everybody's got kind of something to say, dude. Right?
All right.
So Brandon, Brandon, I am so proud of you. This is a big deal, like Matt said. Proud of you, proud of your family, proud of everything that this stands for. You are a soldier. You're the type of, I was gonna say, you're the type of buddy I want to be like, in the foxhole with, and I was like, that's probably inappropriate to say, but you've always got your soldiers back. No matter who that soldier is, whether it's your patient, whether it's your colleague, whether it's the person who works for you or the person above you. So I just want to say welcome to the club. Welcome to the club of being a Terminal 06. This is the best place in the world because you can really say what's on your mind and do the right thing and fight for the little guy. And it doesn't matter, you just do the right thing. It's really an awesome place, and so proud to have you step up and be in this space because it's a good place for you, and we need you now more than ever in this crazy crazy world, we need really strong medical leaders. So welcome and thank you.
Woo!
Yes.
Thank you, Renee.
Oh, hey. So, Brandon, I've known you now for, gosh, almost 9 years, right? So when we first moved here, I had the pleasure of meeting Emily at a conference and then got to meet Brandon. And it's been just a wonderful experience to have both of you guys in our lives. Just from a nursing perspective, because that's my background, and nursing is just my passion. But I just wanted to let you know what the nursing staff, how they feel when they think about Dr. Brown, okay? And, surgeons typically have a reputation, and it's not usually a good one, right? They're difficult, they don't like to listen, you don't want to ever call them for anything in the middle of the night, let alone in the, first part of the day. But I will just let you know, as when I was overseeing the nurses, they overwhelmingly were so happy when you were on call. Because if you were on call, there was no drama, there was no problems. It was just, oh yeah, Dr. Brown came, he did his rounds, he included all of us, and they never had a problem. And that is a testament to you, not only as the surgeon, but as a man and a leader and a mentor. Because then the nurses, growing up, they will realize that, hey, there is a strong leader out there, there's a good surgeon out there who they don't have to be afraid of. Unfortunately, some of us, when we were growing up, we had the opposite, just so scared to call. And so, and then as a nurse practitioner myself, being able to consult when I knew you were on, although we're friends, that's good too. But just knowing that you were around and that you were like so understanding and be like, hey, no problem, let me just send him over, I'll take a look at it. That was always reassuring. Matt, on the other hand, no one wanted to call him. No, they loved you too. But you guys are just, you're not cut from the same, the cloth of the surgeons, you guys are definitely not part of that typical stereotype. And so I appreciate that. And Renee is right, and Matt is right. You are in an exclusive club, okay? And you deserve every bit of this promotion. From what I have seen as you as a man, what I have seen of you as a leader, what I have seen of you as a professional. So I cannot be happier for you and your family, because they are the backbone of what got you here, and doing the things that they had to do and sacrifice to ensure that you went on those, how many deployments? 6? Yeah, a few, right? And took a lot for the team, right? And so, right there, soldier, I'll be the first to go. So with that, multitude of congratulations. We love you.
Good one.
This is Brent.
Miss Dankage.
What'd she say?
It's Miss Bankhead.
So I write my stuff down because I talk a lot and I was afraid I would cry. So, Brandon, I'm going to address you, and people don't have to listen if they don't want to. I've known you for a minute. We're going on 20 years, almost 19 married, and we kind of grew up together in the Army. I've learned a lot by watching you as your wife, as a co-parent with you, and I feel really, really fortunate that somewhere in there I got to be your colleague for a few years, and you were always such a generous mentor to me. And so we were talking about Army values and Army ethos and all this stuff that we always joke about because we're not real Army people. So I've written down the ethos of Brandon Brown. These are just a few rules of Brandon Brown, there's actually 15 because he's complicated. 1, be who you say you are. Be honest. Be authentic. Be the same person whether you're all alone or surrounded by people. When everyone else is doing things one way, be brave enough to say, that's not who I am. Number 2, do the dishes. There are going to be guys at the party who talk loud, tell a lot of jokes, and are the center of attention. That's okay. Do the dishes every time. Number 3, if something needs to be painted, paint it yourself. Nobody else is going to hold the brush correctly, cut the edges, or pay attention to the details the way that you would. However, always be willing to take on an apprentice. Number 4, if you love someone, bike with them. Number 5, always have a plan B. This comes in real handy when the Thanksgiving dinner you have planned for your entire base at Fort Mamani is interrupted by incoming and casualties. Always have a plan B. Number 6, do not give your wife an ETA until you're 1 block from home. The ETA should not be aspirational. It should be real. Number 7, show up for your kids. Play hide and seek, magical fairies, basketball, and chess. Cook with them, snuggle them, read to them. Talk about big things like feelings and astrophysics. Take them camping and skiing and out to breakfast. Tuck your 4-year-old son into bed every night for an entire year until he figures out you really will always come back from deployment. 8, dedicate your life to continuous quality improvement. Find the most efficient route home from work, the quickest way to do dishes, the best iteration for homemade tacos. Develop a precise method for each surgical procedure, then improve it. Do not be afraid to take feedback or radically change your paradigm if it means having a better outcome. Question everything, and he really does, especially you. Number 9, listen. Listen to the patient with symptoms that everyone else brushed off. Listen to the med student, the millennial surgeon who doesn't know the rules yet, the 85-year-old plastics guy who's still operating, the primary care provider who only has 15 minutes to do a workup, the night shift nurse who knows something's wrong but just can't put her finger on it. Listen to your wife, even when you're not at all sure why she's so upset. Listen to your kids talk about YouTube videos, dance routines, friends, quantum mechanics, racial inequality, and neurodiversity. Listen to podcasts on dark matter, cooking, politics, Supreme Court cases, business development, architecture, and religion. And I don't listen to the last one, but I love you. Then take care of your people. Your colleagues, fellow soldiers, family, and friends are going to make mistakes. Don't cast blame, don't hold grudges, give second chances. Don't ask people to do work you won't do. Take the second call schedule, work the holiday. 11, be available. Answer the page, walk the patient in, drive to the ER in the middle of the night, stick around after work if your colleague is scrubbed into a tough case. And be the first to volunteer for deployment. 12, never give up. Stay up late practicing the presentation. Deploy when you're not deployable. Don't ever turn down a consult. Do as many cases as you can. Work harder and walk faster so you can be on call, cover breast clinic, run to the OR, and see a full clinic schedule, all on a typical Friday morning. 13, pardon my language, but this is a direct quote. There is no such thing as a bullshit consult. The patient was sent to you for a reason, even if it's not clear. Do the homework, look closely, figure it out. Stick with the patient until you fix the problem or get them to someone who can. Number 14, own the patient relationship. Go in early, stay late, stand in the OR with your finger on the bleeder for as long as it takes. Round on your patient on the weekend, even if someone else is on call. Sweat it out. Don't chip the blame when it goes wrong. Don't dodge the M&M. Own the complication. It's your patient. 15, always put the mission first. There will usually be multiple competing missions. The mission, the only one that really matters, is your family. We really love you, and even in all the crazy stuff that's happened in the last 19 years, it's never been a doubt in my mind or in our kids' mind that you always put us first. And I love you, and we respect you, and we're just so excited for your congratulations.
Bonus, welcome to talk.
There we go.
Cheers, Matt. I'm sorry. Contractor. Brandon Brown, I met you about 8 years ago, and over the past 8 years, the legend of Brandon Brown is it's really been special. You're humbly, that guy in the corner just doing his job and doing his first class, and your service to your country is legendary. Your service to your family is legendary. Just came back from deployment, countless deployment, and you were ready for everything that could be thrown at you. Legendary. Your awkwardness is legendary.
They were saying that.
Your inability to hold eye contact, legendary. Small talk,
Not very good.
nah, it's just there. But astrophysics?
I can do astrophysics.
Yeah, I mean, legendary. Cheers. But you're a hard guy to get to know, but I think I've come close. But cheers, and we're gonna have a great summer. And cheers, congratulations, and you can hold that.
Thanks, Toby. Awesome. All right.
As I look around this room, I am unique in that I think I am a man of as many words as Brandon.
Thanks, Andy. Alrighty, we're gonna get our video presentation ready. I'm trying to get it so we are able to view it at the same time as our live stream is. So I'm gonna see if I can get our TV turned on. If it'll.
Matt, while she's working on that, do you have a few words, just a comedic greeting?
No, you pretty much took them all.
Word stealer.
You're talking after, right?
What?
Alrighty. I think we're up. I'm gonna just make sure that live stream is still going. Yep, we are still good to go. So.
Better than Evan. I mean,
Oh! That was on record, Diane. All right, so as soon as this starts, we are all going to be off of camera, but it's going to start right away. So the audio will go, we're going to go right into the video.
You are really handling that. This is incredible.
Alrighty. Gonna really quick pull up what we need to. And, all right, and we're going. Okay. Can we hear it? Hang on. Hold on. Yeah, let me try. Oh, because I can't hear it from this. I hate technology. You good?
Sorry. Oh,
Hang on, we're experiencing some quick tech issues, so you can look away from your screens if need be. Alright, I think what I'm going to do is I'm going to take this off AirPlay, go ahead and start the video on this computer, and we'll just watch it elsewhere. Alright, so that way people can enjoy the video.
Do you want me to pull it up on my laptop?
Yes.
So people that are in Colorado Springs, we're not being successful casting this watch hologram.
And we can watch this again later if you want
watch
to.
this later, but I'm gonna pull it up if you. I'll pull it up on this laptop. So anybody
All
who
right,
wants to just kind of crowd around with your drink and watch this. Oh, for the love of Pete.
But you didn't drink much.
No, never. Here you go. You recording?
Is it working for them? Okay, we might just skip this part. This might be our.
There we go. Okay, I turn off the camera. What's up?
Here. yelling here, we just can't
Yep,
hear.
yeah,
the-
we can't. So, I mean, I guess I could pull it up on this, but no, it's not uploaded to YouTube. Oh wait, actually. Okay, I thought you were
We got fancy ones from Walmart.
All right, y'all. If y'all want to watch the video,
He's Cardinals.
this is where we're at.
Okay, ready? Hold it.
Congratulations on your promotion. Glad to have you back.
Oh, good. This is the tributes. You're missing all the sappy pictures, but Claire did have some Killer Armor music at the beginning.
Hey, I can actually reverse it.
Oh, it's okay. There we go.
Oh, is it literally glitching that bad? Oh my god.
It's okay. It's fine. I'll put up on this laptop so anybody wants to just powder out with your drink and watch this.
All right. I put in this music just for you.
Thank you, Claire.
And it's glitching, so we'll have a better quality here. Here, let's pull up the video over here. I feel like this is
Let's just have a drink.
Do you know when it's done for the live stream?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay.
Let
Well,
me
they
text
can hear
them.
but not the video.
What? They can hear what?
They can hear you but not the video.
What are you talking
Holy
about?
cow,
I'm
Brandon!
just getting the
You're a
live
colonel
text
now?
From Laurie.
What would Potter have to say about this?
We're in Saddle Soap Bear. Congratulations.
That's me.
Family's own Colonel Potter.
Here, I'll just let them know that we'll send out the video. We can just
Should we
maybe.
grab Jackson?
I will also
This is an
upload
A1
the video.
Yeah.
Oh, halfway the video sound and live sound at the same time.
Have some advice for you, Colonel to Colonel.
She said start it over, and then we'll just sit here and play.
Okay.
Apparently it's not
It's too
working
big
for
a
us.
world to be in competition with everybody else. The only guy I have to get better than
Upload the video to YouTube
I
after.
am right now. And in
No,
this
they can hear it
case,
now.
That's
Yeah, we just can't.
tough enough.
So we'll
If you
send
aren't where you are,
Brandon, you'll see
you're
later.
no place.
Claire had like really fantastic like Avengers assemble kind of music going
I'm so
on.
excited.
And there's clips from
Claire, did you do the video?
Matt.
Yeah.
Matt was like the field guy. He did all like the groundwork for Carson. And then Brandon from your family sent in clips.
We have heard about your
No, it's not
Go
working. Here,
ahead.
I'll explain to you.
What's that?
So, it's from
I even got Ruck to do it.
Wow.
By the way, he's scared of me, so.
That's a good place to
This is
be.
what happens when you don't ask. You learn that shit. You don't ask.
No, you
I
just
just
tell
walked
what you
up and
want.
I'm like, hey, Rick, I need a video from you saying congratulations to Brandon. So really, wasn't like, am I interrupting? He was talking to people. I'm like, I don't care if I'm.
That's perfect.
No, stay.
Oh my god.
Okay.
No, he can go. We're not doing this.
Wait, listen to me.
Where are we at?
Claire's in charge.
Okay, we might have to read. Oh my gosh, I hate my life. Okay.
If it's not working, we can send it out afterwards and just.
Okay.
I don't know if this stuff y'all both laugh. That ain't good.
Hey baby, how are you?
No, shut up. You need that in my OR if you want.
Yeah, we're just gonna wait for a hot second. It's a long video, so.
Are they hearing the audio?
Yeah, now they are. They couldn't hear it because you all were talking. But I turned off the audio
People
input.
in real time and doing stuff on.
No, I turned the camera off.
Those are clips. So his family and our.
Brandon, I'm here representing for my family, the Brown
And so do you.
Congratulations
She's
and
in
we're proud of you and everything.
She's super musical.
Yeah, Miss.
I don't think I've ever
Congratulations,
Brandon.
She wins at the piano, right?
She's always been.
Then I like called
She
her, but I was
really
like, hey, miss, I need a national anthem stitch. What can you do? She's like, I'm on it. Like, 4 days later.
I know, it counts as she didn't get hurt on the camera. I was like,
Yes, like I'm Shakira, it's beautiful.
Only one step short of Shakira.
I love that you did.
We may or may not have been some
This is these ones. This is the meds were off 2 hours ago.
Hey Bear, just want to take a quick second to say.
And then all the kids are like,
oh my god. It's like the end of the icing container where they just eat every single bit of the icing inside the container and they possibly can.
I'm always up to you, and we are extremely thankful for your service all these years.
Sounds awesome. Sorry, I'm still pretty excited on the.
I know, on the icing?
This is really good.
Yeah.
Love you, Uncle
You could just do the whole thing.
Hey, to be fair, you have less family members though, and most of them made shorter videos, so it won't be that
I
much
think you are
longer.
on Steve.
Friend Steve, that's my
Hi,
name.
Brian.
Okay, so.
I just want to say how terribly proud of Brad
Into my family. So like, my
being
friend
made a
has a
colonel
bit of a.
of the Army.
Just kidding.
Career military officers and enlisted people, and I think the ratio of officers in the Army who make full colonel is something on the order of 2%. And in the auxiliaries like the medical corps, it's probably the best. I hope that Jack Sinclair understands how exceptional Brandon must be to gain this honor recognition for service over, 18 years. So I'm terribly proud.
There's a lot of people that's employed.
I hope that all of us your service friend and work the hard man, only time, Emma Jackson, endure and try this while you
I had that one guy
here's
who had a midget stuck in a
terribly
tent over
proud
there, and he didn't make colonel either.
It's like, I was
Matter of fact, I'm pretty sure he got in trouble, and Tony Hines knew him. He didn't even know who he was.
I also had to give him like a warning that.
When we heard about Operation Brown Eagle, we were super excited for it.
Over the
so
years, we've watched his.
Hey, we're blazing through now. We're getting to the short video. Yeah, we're like 6 minutes left. It's like a 13.5-minute long video. That's cool.
Yeah.
That's an awesome, like, that's a testament to how many people send in videos, you know?
She put some work into this.
So, I was like, whoa, way to procrastinate?
Yeah.
Sign me up. So, let me check my phone and see if I have any updates about people being
Congratulations, Brandon, on your promotion. I was just thinking about how fitting it is that on.
Oh, it can apparently still hear us.
Not more than.
I literally turned it all off. What the hell is happening?
Congratulations,
Brandon. We love you and respect you for all the hard work.
Said it for 2 decades now. We've seen a lot of things. We've painted a lot of houses.
No, I viewed it as a while.
We've had a lot of movement, a whole bunch of adventures in Europe, Thanksgiving. We've also seen all kinds of drama between your world and mine. I have to tell you that I'm glad 20 years ago that we didn't know what was ahead, because it's right. And through it all, you have been so steady, work hard, to sacrifice, to take care of your family. You're just a good man, and you always have been, and I am so honored to see you receive this honor, which is a really big deal. Absolutely.
Just wanted to say one last time, bless his heart. Yeah, I got it. First time.
It's like the equivalent of saying no offense. We're close. That's the wall.
In Talladega Nights, it's like anytime you start with all the respect, it's okay. Everything you say after that. No, it's not. Yes, it is. You start with all due respect.
You say no,
Okay.
no offense.
Right.
But-
With all due respect, Mr. Bennett, you're a sucker.
Hey Brandon, I want to give you send you a really big congratulations.
For the
Dr.
Bring a
Mayfield.
popsicle, Emily.
Dr. Mayfield.
Colonel. I love that the operation. I'm super proud of you. I
Hey,
know
Tony. Tony, stop being your reference.
I am simply pouring a drink.
Yeah, not wisely.
Sit still, my mom.
Almost out the back.
Jackson is, I will come here.
big deal for me at the time. And I remember.
All right, so we're gonna be about ready.
Cool.
Jackson, stop being a vulture. Sit down.
You'll see it's where
Oh, I think Lona's in the back.
So I always been really grateful for that moment, and I remember, I think now that about you is like, wow, you started that journey even in Heidelberg when it was just kind of getting started, and 9/11 when things got crazy, and now here you've been all over the world and seen so many things that.
Oh no, don't worry about it.
Really get
We still got a while anyways.
So I just want to acknowledge
No, Jason will
that
be
hard work and struggle.
That's how I keep track of you.
How smart.
After this is Clucky.
How you do such a
And then
good
end
job
credits.
of my sister and then kids.
End credits
I
as
just
in congratulations, Colonel Brown.
Cool, dude. Thank you for always being really cool for me.
Jackson,
and
it's
staying
gonna be
in
awesome.
touch
You
with
come
me
up
when
and
things have
with
been
Claire, okay? You put
crazy
those
and
shoulders
hard.
on your
Always
dad.
been listening for you, and that we've had
Always a prize to listen to what he tells you to do.
things to look
That's gonna be
forward
the last
to.
time you ever
Doesn't
get that on.
music to share.
In his life.
So congratulations, you are one step closer to retiring. And just excited for you. Whatever you got.
Got hands like just a minute.
What a marvelous mind.
All right, Clucky's on, so we're gonna be live in a hot second.
Meeting challenges and carrying on.
I know when it's stable and unstable.
One intruder to another brand.
I know, I had to from the side. I'm the neurologist.
That's just how we roll.
I'm just gonna have a.
All right, we're going live. Alrighty, I think we're back now. Let me add one more output, capture. We're going to be doing his pinning and promotion very shortly. Hope you all enjoyed the video. I'm sorry for the audio issues initially. So thank you, and we're ready to begin soon. I think we have the other one here. Awesome, and we're ready to begin.
All right, ready to go?
Yep.
Okay, everybody please stand and take your orders. The President of the United States has reposed special trust, confidence, and patriotism, valor, fidelity, and abilities of Brandon Dalton Brown. In view of these qualities and his demonstrated potential for increased responsibility, he is therefore promoted in the United States Army to the grade of Colonel. Signed by my hand in Washington, D.C. on this day, 17th of May, 2020, in the year of our Lord, for the President, Honorable Ryan McCarthy, Secretary of the Army.
Yep, I got it. I'm on. I got it.
Oh.
Right, where is it? So, here we go. Yeah, I got that. All right.
Bye bye. Bye bye.
All right. There's a way the birds be faced.
Well, their feet should probably face you. That's how it's supposed to be. Stop resisting.
All righty. Hey,
Wait.
hey, excuse me. All right. You got it?
Oh, boy.
That's.
Repeat after me. I state your name.
I, Brian Bell Brown,
Do solemnly swear
do solemnly swear
that I will support and defend
that I will support and defend
the Constitution of the United States
the Constitution of the United States
of America against all enemies,
of America against all enemies,
foreign and domestic,
foreign and domestic,
that I will bear true faith
that I will bear true faith
and allegiance to the same,
and allegiance to the same,
that I take this obligation freely
that I take this obligation freely
without mental reservation
without mental reservation
or purpose of evasion,
or purpose of evasion,
and that I will well and faithfully
and that I will well and faithfully
execute the duties of the office
execute the duties of the office
upon which I am about to enter.
on which I am about to enter.
So help me God.
So help me God.
Welcome.
All right. Number one, I kind of feel overwhelmed. This has been pretty kind of a surprise ceremony, pretty incredible. So, just number one, thank you to everybody who has been involved and coming. And it was really great to have this. 12 hours ago, I didn't know that we were going to do this. Matt Mayfield called me and Emily told me, hey, we're going to do kind of a surprise promotion with COVID-19. I thought I was just going to pin on tomorrow morning, walk into work as a colonel, but they kind of wanted to do this, and they're doing amazing things. Thank you guys for doing this. I just want to mention a few people. To my mom, my mom Penny has been calling me literally for the last 2 years, every month or two, asking me when the promotion is going to happen and when the ceremony is going to be. And she wanted to fly out and be here, and kind of a big deal to see her son promoted to colonel. And I appreciate her, and thank you, Mom, for caring. And I wish you could be here. Things will be done. To my dad, I think of all the people I owe to my dad the most to be in the Army. In 1997, I was applying to medical schools, and I applied a bunch of places, but not to the military medical school. And he made a big point of making me apply to the military medical school, which was like after the Army sent everything in. He kind of made me apply. And his quote was, "The Army will take care of you, Brandon. Your Army's great. They'll take care of you." So we joked about that over the years, about how the Army's taking care of us. But in retrospect, it's been a great career, and I don't regret anything. So thanks, Dad. I mean, because of him, I ended up joining the Army. So, for those that don't know, 06 is kind of colonel equivalent. There's 3 colonels here in the room. Matt, Diane, and Renee. I appreciate you guys being here. I've known all of them probably 8, 9, 10 years at least. And I think each one of them on a professional level has mentored me. There have been times where I looked up to them and they've given me advice. I'm pushing over, we're all good friends, and we're all here today. So thank you guys all. Thanks for being here. Thanks for all that you've done for me, and the great examples of leadership you've done here. So thank you guys. To Claire Brown, Claire and Jackson, you guys are my kids. You guys know what it's like to be in the Army, and I think if anybody's in the Army, when a member of the family's in the Army, the whole family's in the Army. So you guys know what it kind of takes, and you've been through all of it for me, and you guys have always been there for me. So I love you guys. Thanks. Claire, thank you for being the audiovisual person on all this. And Emily, last Emily, 19 years ago, we kind of met, we were dating, and she had pretty rapid succession. I think within 2 years, she did 2 surprise parties for me. I don't know what your birthdays within a year or two. And then we decided after that we'd never be surprised parties again. So she was faithful to that for like 18 years until May. She did the other kind of surprise party.
You're forward. You're forward.
So, okay. And it's been really great. So thanks for taking the chance to do the surprise party. We appreciate it. We've been here through thick and thin, a lot of deployments, and not just the deployments. I'm a surgeon, and I'm on my own. We know that, and that's it.
All right, thank you. So in closing, we're going to play the Army song, and once that song is finished, it's tradition to play that at the end of a promotion. Once that's finished, the live stream will end. So thank you all for joining us. So let me set this up very quickly.
Darn right.
The whole thing, and we only seen a little bit of it.
Emily. And the Army.
Okay. Do you want me to play the Army song just for you guys? Yes, I am playing it on the live stream. Absolutely.